Hey everyone, it's Virgo Queen coming at you today. Let's talk about your path is not my path. That could mean so much to so many people. So let me tell you what it means to me. Well, you can grow up with people. You can know somebody or think. Let me say it like that. You think you know somebody so well, and then that one thing that they do different triggers you. What that means is your path ain't my path. We can sit here and say, oh man, we're on the same level. We like the same things. We like to do the same things. We wear the same type of clothes. We read the same type of books, like the same type of movies. But at the end of the day, we're different in so many ways. And when people start realizing you're different, find yourself and be different. You know, I could sit here with my best friend or my sister, brother, kids, parents, whatever, and say, you have in your mind what you think I should go, which way I should go. Let me say it like that. I apologize. Which way I should go and what path I'm supposed to choose. But soon as I go left and you're going right, I'm the bad person, or oh my God, if she'd have just listened to me. But then at the end of the day, the results is the same. I just may be that type of person that like to take the long route. Reason why I think like that, the reason why I do want to take my time and go the long route instead of something that's easy, because guess what? If something's given to you too easy, what happens? You make mistakes and you fall apart. But when you actually take the longer path and take time out and really do the due diligence in trying to get there, that path is like amazing to you. Some of the paths that I've been on in the last 10 years, I never imagined the routes that I would have taken. And plenty of times I was waking up saying, God, when? Like, when? Why am I doing everything I feel you want me to do, but it's not happening for me? But then I got this person over here, they not even putting no work in, and you're blessing them? Well, like he said, your path ain't my path. You know, their path ain't your path, Rhonda. You need to figure this out. Slow down a little bit. Think about it. Because if I give you what they got, are you going to be happy? Like, for instance, you might be driving a Mercedes Benz, and I'm over here in a Pinto, and I'm like, oh man, God, I want that Mercedes. But then as soon as it breaks down, you're also like, I can't even afford to get it fixed, because all you're doing is making car payments just to show people you got it. Where I'm over here with this Pinto that's paid off and money in the bank, and I could easily say, get your credit together and go. You can get the same Mercedes, but your path is different. I want you to have money stacked up in case of a breakdown. I want you to have everything in order in case you need this. So that's what makes the past different. And that's where people get it twisted when they say, I want what that person have. Why not decide, have your own image of what you want? What do you really want in life to have? I want a house, but you know what? I'd rather have the land than the house. So why not? The path I'm going to take is get the land, a couple acres. I ain't greedy. Just enough so I can get out there and put me some flowers out there, somewhere I can sit, put my jacuzzi on the back porch, and I mean just chill. Something small. But instead of a house, maybe I'd rather, instead of having somebody build me a house from the ground up, why not go over here and get these mobile homes? I see a lot of nice ones. So guess what? You're $300,000 in debt, and I'm $150,000 to $200,000. But I'm not in debt because my path was chosen different for me. We're going to come up with the same outcome. We're both going to have a roof over our head. We're both going to be able to go out and enjoy the weather, the flower beds, and all of those things. But I just took the longer route. So I just gave you a scenario about a car, about vehicles, houses, jobs. People be in jobs and say, oh, how did they become management? I've been here 20 years. But what have you did the whole 20 years? Have you went to work every day and complained? Have you went to work every day Have you called out sick and really wasn't sick? Did you go to work on time, or were you early all the time? Because see, to me, early is on time. Clocking in on time is late to me. See, our past is different. Am I going to sit here and say I haven't never been late on a job? Of course I can't say that. I can't even think. But guess what I do? I live my life daily to be early all the time. If I know I got to be somewhere at 6, I'm trying to get there at 5:30. Sometimes I'm trying to get there at 5 because of how I think. But I'm not asking nobody in this world to think like me. But what I'm saying is, when you question why I move the way I move, or why people move the way they move, this makes sense. Sometimes we have to reflect on ourselves. What do we need to do? What do we need to change in our lives, in our daily walk? Not just with God, but in our daily walk. What do we need to do that's different? What changes do we need to make? I mean, where are you at right now? Mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, right now, where are you at? Man asked me to just this morning. He was like, if something happened to you today, do you know where you're going? So I went biblical just now, right? But that's just reality. If the government shuts down right now, what are you going to do? One thing COVID taught me, I'm not sure what it taught everybody else. One thing it taught me was shit's real out here. And if you don't have something built up and somewhere financially, emotionally, mentally, or physically, guess what happens? You're gonna mentally crash. A lot of people went in shock and went into a mental crash when COVID came. It wasn't because the shock was the disease, so-called, the government brought out here, the things that happen in this world. But the shock was, what am I gonna do now? What you mean, what you gonna do now? You gonna live. You're gonna live. Like, aren't you? Or are you gonna be like, man, I don't know what to do? Guess what? I lived. I lost 3 jobs. And COVID was the best thing that happened to me. COVID put me mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially ahead in this world. Everybody's like, how? What you mean, how? Because I took it and said, this shit real. So you got to step up. Because if it happens again, what are you going to do? Right now, people are sitting here, I'm broke. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Why? COVID should have taught you save money. Because tomorrow is not promised to none of us. None of us. The same way is given to us, and it's reality. I used to hear from grandparents. The same way life is given to you, it can quickly be taken from you. Mentally, emotionally, financially, and physically. Gone. At a blink of an eye. So what are you going to do? We're getting ready to go into a whole new year, 2024, in a few months. What are you going to do different besides complaining and begging and borrowing and asking? Do something different. You know why you don't want to? You know why people don't want to change and don't want to make these changes? To do something better, to stop complaining, stop using I can't, stop saying what you cannot do. You know what? Because if you do make those changes, you're not going to need anybody. That's why you're codependent versus independent. See, independence is you get knocked down today, tomorrow you're up. Codependence is I get knocked down today, I'm on the phone or online or doing these things, texting, calling, begging, asking people to help you. That's codependent. That means you're always going to have a crutch. Who wants a crutch? Because guess what? Guess what a crutch is? If your foot is broken, they give you a crutch, right? That's to help you walk again. But after so long, the doctors will take that crutch away because he don't want you to depend on it the rest of your life. He wants you to walk. So start thinking, going into 2024, I'm no longer going to need a crutch to get me through to the next day, to the next week, to the next month financially. I'm going to walk. And how I'm going to do it, that is, I'm going to take the steps, the needed steps to do that. So if I gain $10 a week by getting a raise on my job, I ain't never had that $10 a week, no way. So I'm going to put that $10 a week in a savings account. If I gain 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, whatever it is that you gain, if you gain more money, it doesn't mean spend it. It means put it to the side, because you ain't had it in years anyway. So just because you got it, you want to spend it. Then when you spend that, you're still in the same crutch. Here I am, still broke and broken. See, the thing about it is, when you're mentally broken, your finances are going to be broken. When your finances is straight, then your mental is straight. Guess what? When I'm broke, got money or not, I'm good. No. I'm great, because I know greater is going to come. And I know this is only temporary. And I know I'm not going to ask somebody for nothing. For what? For somebody to talk about it? To give people, maybe it's my mentality. I'm sorry. Sucks to be me, I guess. I don't know. People have asked me sometimes, oh, you can do what? Ask who? I can't ask somebody to help me. Can I? I don't even want to, because my mentality is I can do it. It might take me a little bit longer, but I can do it. I'm going through that right now. It take me a little bit longer, but I can do it. I'm going to do it. Because see, I speak life into me. Even when I'm tired, I don't say I'm tired. Even when I'm broken, I don't say I'm broken. If I speak life. Oh, my knees, man, this weather done changed. Knees cracking all day long. But I'm speaking life. Thank you, God. Because if it weren't for you, I couldn't get in and out this truck. I'm thanking him. Because the more I thank him, the stronger I get. I don't make excuses for why I'm not able to do something. I just do it. I'm not asking nobody to be like me, but what I'm asking is to have the mentality I have. I am greater than my circumstances. I don't feel like I'm better than nobody else, because everybody has the same path I had. And life ain't easy. So just know, my plan ain't my path ain't your path, and your path ain't mine. I wish you the best and everything, because everybody that's getting something right now and making some stuff happening, I'm rooting for you, and I'm so happy for you. Continue doing what you're doing. All right, Queen Virgo.